Access to the outdoors and natural spaces is incredibly important to Latina communities. This is part of our heritage. This is part of where we come from. The connection with the earth, with Madre Tierra, is something that is inherent to all of us. Being able to interact with nature in a way that nourishes us, that encourages us, that brings our families together is absolutely essential to our culture and our families. What I love about living here is access to open spaces, especially the mountains. We live in the East Mountains in Sandia Park, and access to our open spaces, especially our trails, means the world to me and my wife. My name is Carlos Matutes. I am the New Mexico State Director for Green Latinos. Green Latinos is a national organization dedicated to working for environmental justice for Latina communities and other communities of color. We see these impacts, these climate change impacts that take away access to nature to so many New Mexicans, whether it is extreme heat in the summer, that makes sure that people in the South Valley, in Albuquerque, have to limit their exposure to being outside. Kids and older folks just can't be out in that level of heat. We see a long-standing drought pattern. We had almost no snowpack in our mountains this last winter. We saw that on the Rio Grande. A 10-mile stretch of the Rio Grande through Albuquerque was dry for most of the summer. And then on top of those dry patterns, we see these massive storms. We saw a huge amount of hail at the end of September, absolutely unheard of. And it's demolished trees, it has flooded areas, it has washed away trails. These are resources that our communities, that our families depend on to access these natural spaces where we can truly be ourselves. One of the most important reasons that we need to have natural spaces for Latina communities and all communities is that we need to have a third space. That is not either school or work or home, a place where we can just really be ourselves, we can relax, we can get away from everything that wants us to be something that we're not. Access to these outdoor spaces, to nature, to recreation outside is hugely important to the health and the welfare of our community. We have so much hope for access to outdoor spaces, especially for our young people, through a lot of our community-based organization partners. Organizations like Semilla Project make sure that kids have access not only to the outdoors, but the gear to make those outdoor spaces more fun. They connect the culture, the traditions of access to the outdoors, of climbing mountains, of playing in the water, of being around hunting and fishing and all the wonderful things that our parents and grandparents and ancestors really relied on to make us who we are. What I love about New Mexico is our outdoors and our access to nature.